First of all, big thank you to all our viewers and thank you for joining back on Super Prime Time. Jay and I will now quickly take you through the heat map of Delhi, which tells you the way the entire Delhi voter swung completely towards the Aam Aadmi Party. Quickly, Jay, take us through that.
Absolutely. 0 to 20, 20 to 30. These are the shades of light and dark yellow. If you look at the map of Delhi that we are having now, the 2013 performance of the Aam Aadmi Party, most out along the edges, it's below, sub 30%. Somewhere in the heart of Delhi, a couple of pockets that the Aam Aadmi Party is above 40% or 35 to 40%. Come to 2015 here. Virtually the whole of Delhi is maroon. Showing the whole of Delhi has gone about 40%, but for 3 seats.
Okay.
I think that also explains the swing about 25%.
Union Minister for Telecom and IT, Ravi Shankar Prasad, one of the senior most Congress leaders, will be joining us. In that one, I'm sorry, I can be excused that one of the senior most BJP leaders.
Right now, the state of the BJP is almost similar to the state of the Congress.
Is joining us now live.
Not true.
Ravi Shankar Prasad, welcome. We'll throw a few questions at Ravi Shankar Prasad, then we'll get into our political debate today. Navika and I will put a few questions to Ravi Shankar Prasad. The line is coming and going. But before I go to our Ravi Shankar Prasad, possible realignment nationally after this still a pipe dream. What do you think? What do you think, Mr. Rajagopalan? Possible national realignment?
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
Delhi-centric, Arnab.
So
no regional party will go with Congress. Therefore, it's an advantage for
mood
BJP.
change. Shankar Chen, mood change. Mood
Suppose
change.
there is a mood change. You know the kind of resonance.
There can't be political party change.
One minute.
The kind of resonance this is going to have with parties who have been feeling absolutely depressed with the Modi juggernaut rolling on and on and on. Suddenly, it's been stopped in Delhi.
Maybe they're going to be too optimistic. Just to play devil's advocate. Maybe they are getting ahead of themselves.
Maybe that. But at the moment, it's a shot in the arm. Tomorrow they can say
at the moment,
this man is beatable.
Credible
opposition. This man is
in the arm for an idea. Like I said earlier, the India Against Corruption movement as an idea worked against the Congress. Now we have to see whether the Arvind Kejriwal winning such a decisive mandate as an idea will work against the BJP, because the arithmetic nationally is still with them.
Okay.
No. Who says?
One minute. Now,
I disagree with this.
From this side. From this side. Mr. Rajagopal.
Absolutely. I think we're stretching the argument. It's actually just a state of Delhi. Yes, the warning signals for the BJP are there. They've been decimated. To that extent, there is a message. But overall, I mean,
does Mr. Modi have reasons to worry?
Yes,
does he have reasons to worry?
He has reasons to think about a course correction on the way performance is being looked at.
Nirja and Ajay Bose in that order.
You
Nirja.
must remember in 1987, little Haryana, there was a sweep under Devi Lal.
Exactly.
And that is what turned the tables on a Congress
on Rajiv
which had
Gandhi.
a 415 majority under Rajiv Gandhi. So this is not a little development. I think it will have repercussions all around.
You think it will?
Nobody is suggesting that the AAP victory can be replicated elsewhere. But it has a symbolic value. It has a symbolic value, and as Nija very correctly says, that we have seen historically, it gives heart to the opposition, which had got completely dispirited, and they feel that this is not an invincible juggernaut which cannot be defeated.
Several thoughts in our mind today. First question is about whether the index of opposition unity,
this man is beatable.
whether the index of opposition unity against the BJP goes up after the AAP victory.
That's right.
You note here, ladies and gentlemen, just telling one point to our viewers, the Trinamool Congress, the left, the Janata Parivar, all backed the Aam Aadmi Party against the BJP in this election. So whether or not they played a huge part, I don't know, but they were part of the winning team. Aarti, Jairat and Atosh.
The point is,
you disagree? Okay.
Arnab, right now, there is no national election in sight. The BJP government has stable numbers for 5 years, all right? But the fact is that in terms of governance, in terms of running parliament, in terms of getting legislation passed, in terms of taking decisions, there's going to be increased pressure on the BJP, not just from the opposition parties, but from within the NDA as well. Because it's having problems with its partners, Shiv Sena, Akali Dal, and TDP and so on.
Very quickly, I want to take our viewers through. And by the way, Sunil Alak disagrees with you. I'm going to go to him in some time. Here are some of the best quotes of how India's politicians, from what is seen to be a second realignment. Mamata Banerjee says BJP has got Delhi ka laddu for being arrogant. She said a lot more actually in Bengali. And Nitish Kumar says Kejriwal has given a befitting reply to the BJP's money power. He has a reason to say so. He's bitter about the BJP. He thinks he's trying to break his party. BJP's arrogance defeated fantastically. Lalu Prasad Yadav is teaming up with Nitish Kumar for the elections in October. Then Omar Abdullah says, wow, well done Delhi and well done Aam Aadmi Party. He's not got any relationship going right now. He's happy there because the PDP might be doing the tie-up. Now, Uddhav Thackeray was a surprise factor, says Aam Aadmi Party tsunami is bigger than any wave. He's the man. I mean, he's apparently going to be attending Kejriwal swearing in. That's going to be a super statement from his side. Azam Khan of the SP says Delhi elections are a reflection of the national mood. Interesting. Now, they are bitter about the way UP politics is going. So if you just look at, and Sharad Pawar says Delhi result is the beginning of Congress Mukt Bharat. Well, Mr. Sharad Pawar, who was your partner? Who was your partner till 7 months back? But that's the way the cookie crumbles right now. And that's the story here. National realignment is never. Ravi Shankar Prasad, hello and good evening. Arnab here, can you hear me? Thank you very much. Okay, let's take a few straight questions from Navika and me. Mr. Prasad, thanks for joining us. First of all, do you think there was any internal sabotage leading up to this route?
First of all, let's congratulate Aam Aadmi Party. Congratulate Aam Aadmi Party. Very warm. They have done a great job. They decided to well. The government of India will render all the cooperation. The government of India will give us all the perform. Govern. How I take this election? The people of Delhi went for Lok Sabha with BJP and Narendra Modi. In subsequent Vidhan Sabha elections of Haryana or Maharashtra or Jammu and Kashmir or Jharkhand, the people of those states went with BJP and Narendra Modi. In case of Vidhan Sabha in Delhi, people said we will go for Lok Sabha with Narendra Modi ji and BJP. For Vidhan Sabha, we will go with Kejriwal. For Lok Sabha with Modi. And Arnab, you need to understand one thing very clearly. Very senior journalists are there on your panel. I'm hearing their voice. When Mr. Bajpayee was in power, we used to win 5 to 6 Lok Sabha out of 7. But in 98 Vidhan Sabha we lost. In 2003 Vidhan Sabha we lost. In 2008 Vidhan Sabha we lost. So there is something extraordinary in Delhi as far as Vidhan Sabha is concerned. Again repeated in 2015, which we need to address more deeply.
Mr. Ravi Shankar Prasad, there is a fundamental difference between the Vajpayee time and now. And I know you talk about the Vajpayee time. You were a minister in the Vajpayee government. But Vajpayee was not being projected as a virtual face for seeking votes. Vajpayee was like a prime minister. In this case, sir, this is viewed as a vote against Modi and his government because Narendra Modi was all over the BJP campaign in posters, in comments, also in credit. In credit, Mr. Ravi Shankar Prasad. I mean, Amit Shah said after the Maharashtra and Haryana results, he said this is a result of a Modi wave, it's a tsunami. Even in Jammu and Kashmir, he credited Modi. So when you take the credit, why don't you take the blame?
No, I'm only saying the BJP has lost, and as I said, we have lost decisively. Are we?
Oops, losing the line there. Oh God. Okay. Just lost the line at that point with Ravi Shankar Prasad. The question I had put to Ravi Shankar Prasad at that point of time, and I hope I get a line back with him, is very simple. If the BJP can take the credit and give the credit to Mr. Narendra Modi and his government when they win, why can't they take a little bit of the blame? Should we just go back to the debate and get Mr. Ravi Shankar Prasad when we have him back? Because that seems to be a pretty unpredictable satellite connection.
You know.
So one second. Is Mr. Ravi Shankar Prasad back? Okay, so okay, now let's go across to our panel then. We'll open this up to debate and go to Mr. Ravi Shankar Prasad when we can. Ashish Khaitan, welcome. Randeep Surjewala, welcome. GVN Narasimha Rao, welcome. Pawan Verma, welcome. National realignment, possible? You're looking at optimistic? Okay, let's start with you. Ashish Khaitan, you're the winner. National implication. We've been talking about the result overall, of course, but the national implications, what do you think? Long-term implications. Ashish, what do you think?
Well, we believe that the idea of AAP is an idea whose time has come. But as of now, the people of Delhi have given us a historical mandate. We are overwhelmed by this mandate. We are humbled by this mandate. So for the time being, our focus, our energy, our efforts would be centered on Delhi because we want to evolve a model of governance where debate, discussion, persuasion backed by public opinion leads to policy making, leads to delivery, and we want to evolve a model of participatory and consultative democracy. So our energy would be centered on Delhi to begin with. But yes, Aam Aadmi Party does have national aspirations. We do want to expand nationally. That decision would be taken by the highest decision-making body of the party, which is the national executive, which would convene very soon. And then we would decide how we are going to expand going forward, which election we are going to fight going forward, and in which state we are going to focus outside Delhi.
Look at that statement of intent. Statement of intent. GVL Narasimha opposition parties seem to have tasted blood. Now they are emboldened. They will join hands, they will close ranks, they will collectively counter the BJP, and this could happen in the next session of parliament, not just inside but outside parliament. You feel threatened, GVL Narasimha Rao? You feel threatened, Mr. Rao?
Good luck to them if they want to join. Certainly not. You see, this is a big mandate for Mr. Kejriwal, and it's a positive mandate for him. And a lot of other people who have been routed in elections, who have become extremely unpopular with the electorate, they all want to they want to have a brush-off effect from Kejriwal. They all would want to have something positive from him. If Kejriwal chooses to join with them in an alliance, I think it will be good luck for them. They will also go down in in electoral politics with everybody else on the panel. I think I can see a lot of parties on the screen. They have all been routed in different elections in the recent past. I think it would be highly immature on the part of Aam Aadmi Party, and the kind of comments I've heard them over the last 2 days, I think he would not make that mistake.
No, what is immature? Please tell Pawan Verma what is immature. And why are you calling this a bunch of defeated parties? Please explain, please, so that I can get a response from Pawan Verma.
Arnab, first of all, Arnab, it is precisely this kind of arrogance which has led to this kind of result in Delhi. But I want to make a point.
The Congress has been routed in all elections in the last 8 months, and JDU has been routed in Bihar in Lok Sabha elections, and JDU is facing an internal battle within. They were wanting to actually team up with Lalu Prasad Yadav, who himself has been a very negative political force. If the AAP chooses to join their hands, it's good news.
Well, even your ally like the Shiv Sena didn't spare the BJP from a dig. Doesn't it indicate that the BJP find itself isolated both within and outside the NDA? Now Pawan Verma was responding to you. Yes, Pawan Verma.
Mr. Rao, it's your precisely this kind of dismissive nature that has led to the rout of your party in Delhi. There is no doubt that the BJP did well in the parliamentary elections. But there is also equally no doubt that a lot of the sheen has begun to rub off. There's a great gulf between what is promised and what the actual deliverables are. The people are quite fed up of the social instability provoked by your non-stop communal provocations. And the magnitude of your defeat and the fact that it has held in the capital of the country, which in many ways is a microcosm of the nation as a whole, sends a message across the nation to all parties who are opposing the BJP on grounds of principles. And to that extent, it certainly strengthens the index of opposition unity. And you should take that lesson from this election.
How does it do that?
Rather than dismissing it all as of no consequence.
But how does it do that? How does it do that? Can the Aam Aadmi Party team up with Trinamool Congress? Can the Aam Aadmi Party team up with Lalu Prasad? Absolutely not.
First of no. Let me answer that to you,
Mr. Pawan Verma, you may be soft on issues of corruption. You may be soft on issues of corruption, that is your political expediency. But the Aam Aadmi Party at this stage of the building up of the party will not do that compromise. So tell me, who is your national pivot? Or is the Congress relevant in all of this at all or not?
Let me answer that. First of all, when I say the index of opposition unity needs to go up, it is because every democracy needs an effective opposition. Secondly, to conclude from this that immediately all those parties in the opposition will come together on some kind of convoluted or manipulated plank is to take a quantum leap in logic. All I am saying is that more and more opposition parties will seek to find, its work in progress, an ideological framework which in many senses replicates the mood of the nation. The mood of the nation is to have, and I congratulate the Aam Aadmi Party for having run a humane, inclusive, secular and democratic campaign. I think
Randeep Surjewala, you agree?
From all parties.
Randeep Surjewala, you agree with that? You think this is over-interpretation of the Delhi election results? After all, I don't know about the mood of the nation. The same old mood of the nation give the Congress party nil.
Well, Arnab, let me begin by saying it's Aam Aadmi Party's day today. I think it's a phenomenal victory. It's a victory against all kind of negativism that has happened. It's also a victory for their agenda and campaign. Our best wishes to them. To look at Delhi is an important state of the country. When you look at Delhi, it has its multiculturalism and pluralism. But Delhi is definitely not India. It's a positive, it's a definite setback for Bharatiya Janata Party. It's a bigger setback for the Congress Party than the BJP also. And we recognize that fact. For vote share to go from 25 to 15 to 10.10% should be a serious cause for worry for any political party.
Yes, of course.
More so for a national party like the Congress Party, and we recognize that fact.
Yes, of course.
Before calling others names, we must first look within. But
yes, of course.
But it's also a fact that the Prime Minister Narendra Modi set his own personality, ideas, and his mannerism, style of functioning at stake in this election. And it is definitely a setback for Bharatiya Janata Party and for Prime Minister personally.
Okay, now therefore, this is an interesting point at which I can go back to Ravi Shankar Prasad. I have a better audio-video line with him. Thank God for that. So, Mr. Prasad, couple of straight questions I want to put your way. First question was, we were on the point when we got disconnected that your government chose to pitch almost half the cabinet, like, I don't know, about 100 members of parliament, chief ministers from all sides, immense resources, a fairly targeted campaign against Kejriwal. But essentially, if you look at it, the involvement of your government was extreme. The exposure of your Prime Minister was great. And the invocation of the central government's role was massive. Having done all this, can you actually turn around and tell the viewers of Newshour this evening that no, do not see this as a referendum on the central government? I would say this is a referendum on the cabinet. Would you agree?
Or no, we all are also party workers. I campaigned extensively in Maharashtra. You had no problem. We all campaigned in Haryana. You had no problem. We campaigned in Jharkhand.
It wasn't just campaign this time.
Many ministers were working. I was working in Jharkhand also.
It wasn't just a campaign this time, Mr. Prasad.
We are also party workers.
It wasn't just a campaign this time, Mr. Prasad. Your entire central leadership was deputed. Even if your central leaders are party workers, and I agree with you that you are, would you agree with me, Mr. Prasad, that the fact is that you clearly gave an impression that there was a protective ring that was formed around the Prime Minister when all of you descended on the campaign in a last leg? I mean, every member was given charge of district units, you know, and one minister handling media campaign, one minister handling Chandni Chowk, one minister handling Karol Bagh. You can't do this now, Mr. Prasad. You can't distance yourself having thrown yourself into the campaign like that.
Arnab, once I have conceded we have lost Delhi very badly, and we have acknowledged the outstanding victory of Aam Aadmi Party, we are not running away from reality that we have lost and lost consistently in Delhi Vidhan Sabha. But just to put the record straight, I can tell you 10 ministers were campaigning in Jharkhand. About 11, 12 were campaigning extensively in Maharashtra.
Okay.
Taking care of cluster of constituencies. Why not? No. I was myself very much active there.
Agreed.
But that is not the point.
Can I ask you
and
a counter question?
Mr. Modi campaigned much extensively in Maharashtra, in Jharkhand, in Haryana. You know, Delhi became a more focused result because of being the capital. That's the one thing I would like to say.
No, you appealed.
And again, I would tell you that now
you sought votes in the name of Mr. Modi.
Govern and deliver.
You sought votes in the name of Mr. Narendra Modi. Mr. Narendra Modi himself, if you listen to his speech, was an active participant in this election. He was seeking votes in his name. He was saying, your dream is my dream. Give me an opportunity. I will fulfill the dream. So even though you had a camouflage of Kiran Bedi, essentially it was Modi versus Kejriwal. You agree? Wasn't it essentially at a very basic level, Modi versus
let me tell you,
Kejriwal?
Mr. Kejriwal sought to present Mr. Jagdish Mukhi versus Kejriwal. You know all those things. Or no, what I'm trying to say, Mr. Modi is the Prime Minister. And surely Mr. Modi campaigned and he said, walk with me, walk with BJP, all have said, we are party of good governance, we want to deliver. People of Delhi for Lok Sabha walked extra mile with Narendra Modi and the BJP. For Vidhan Sabha, they chose to walk with Arvind Kejriwal. Yes, we have lost. We acknowledge that. We'll have to go deeper into that. But so many state elections we have won. Who knows? The coming one will win again.
Have you lost your sheen somewhere? Have you lost your sheen somewhere? Have you lost? Okay, Mr. Ravi Shankar Prasad, let me ask you this.
Mr. Modi,
let me ask you this,
Mr. Modi
Prasad.
has lost all the sheen. Surely, sorry or no, Mr. Modi remains the very popular Prime Minister and will work for the country, including giving all the cooperation for Delhi.
Mr. Prasad, has the aura of invincibility disappeared? You would at least agree with me. Has the aura of invincibility disappeared around the BJP after this tectonic loss? Okay, I think we lost Mr. Ravi Shankar Prasad again. Oh no. Okay, I think unfortunately we have. Navika was just about to put a question and I wanted to get that answer directly from the Union Minister. When we try and get him back, we try and get him back. Let's go back into the debate. Has the aura of invincibility gone? That question goes to GVL Narasimha Rao. Aura of invincibility over around the BJP. It's a fact. Mr. Rao, accept it. You look beatable.
It has to be a reality. And you see, you can be a great player, but you cannot possibly win every single match. So I think we accept that. But it's not that we have been stalled and we have a bad patch ahead. I think nothing of the sort. This is a setback, certainly a setback. This is a setback. Because we could not, this election, can I finish?
One second. I think Ravi Shankar Prasad is back. I'll ask him that one question. Navika will put one question and then we'll go back. My question was about the aura of invincibility. Has it disappeared or not? Mr. Prasad, yes. At least you'd concede that point.
Well, Arnab, I don't mind you drawing those conclusions with which I disagree on a day we have lost very badly. Okay? That's a very legitimate question for you to ask. But as far as Mr. Modi, as the top leader of the country is concerned, the people have trusted him to deliver, which he will deliver. We are delivering,
fine.
And surely people of the country don't see that
Navika
way.
has one last
because
question.
Let me ask a counter question to you. Suppose after some time you win Bihar
one sec.
or other elections, what you will say?
What do you say? What did you say?
I only said, suppose after some time we win other state assembly elections. Then you will say invincibility is back?
No. 1 second. I won't say that.
Kind of momentary
I won't say that. I won't say that. Suppose you win another election, probably you're talking about Bihar because that's your state. Then I will tell you that Mr. Ravi Shankar Prasad, even if you win Bihar, you can't credit your party central leadership anymore because you don't blame your party central leadership when you lose. Is that a good counter answer? I lost him again. Okay, he's gone again. I think we just got a bad link there, Mr. Ravi Shankar Prasad. We tried. Anyway, goodbye to Mr. Ravi Shankar Prasad. Now let's go back to our panel. Okay. GVL Narasimha Rao, let's go back to the debate. Yeah, go ahead. Debate continues now. Back to the debate. Go ahead.
You see, Mr. Modi is the biggest, the Prime Minister, Mr. Modi is the biggest asset for the BJP. And the fact that, you see, the kind of a wave that you have seen for Arvind Kejriwal in this election, I think the fact that we were able to retain our vote share is only largely an account of the fact. I think, let me finish my sentence at least.
Okay.
You don't let me finish one sentence. Can you not have patience to hear?
We're hearing you, Mr. Rao. Please don't get irritated.
The fact that I'm saying, without Mr. Modi, without Mr. Modi leading the campaign, without him being the central figure of our campaign, possibly we could have suffered losses like the Congress did in this election. There is a wave in favor of Aam Aadmi Party, particularly for Arvind Kejriwal. So therefore, to say that Mr. Modi did not really, his appeal did not work, is absolutely incorrect. But Arvind Kejriwal is the man of the moment. People have chosen a chief minister. They heard his argument that this is an election for the state of Delhi and we didn't have a candidate, a chief ministerial candidate to match the appeal of Arvind Kejriwal.
No, you're not taking the point. You're not taking the point. What other political... Okay, Pawan Verma. Yes, Pawan Verma. Pawan Verma is countering you. Yes, Mr.
Verma. The order of invincibility that you have raised, let me say to you that it had begun to crack much earlier as well. I can cite the by-assembly elections in Bihar weeks after the parliamentary polls where the BJP was worsted. They also lost in Western UP. They didn't do too well in Rajasthan or Uttarakhand. The point that is important is that we have not yet seen such a tectonic defeat, and that too in the capital of the nation, which goes to prove that this invincibility, a lack of it, which was already being visible, has been today sent a nationwide message. That's the importance and significance of this election.
But why is the BJP not understanding it? Because Randeep Singh Surjewala, let me get you again, in order for you to make the point here to GVL Narasimha Rao. I don't understand. What political parties are talking about is a broader, common, secular platform. Plus, aura of invincibility around the BJP softened. Third, Aam Aadmi Party now emerges as a strong additional voice to take on the BJP. And though this may not formalize into any formal alliance right now, those opposed to the BJP ideologically now have another party to rally around. The momentum is changing, and the momentum so far was very strongly with the BJP. That's been dented somewhat. Randeep Surjewala, would you like to make the point? Do you agree with that assessment? And would you like to make the similar point here to Mr. GVL Narasimha Rao?
I would agree with the phrase, the momentum is changing. See, what is happening to the political spectrum, besides the aura of invincibility and the sheen having gone off, Mr. Modi came on the promise of delivery. He projected successfully, we must concede the parliament results reflect that UPA 2 did not deliver to the complete satisfaction of people of this country. And he said he will deliver. In 9 months, that delivery is missing. There are fringe elements within
delivery
the government which affect the societal balances as also peaceful coexistence in the country, putting a question mark on the intent of the government and the Prime Minister himself in ensuring as also checking those lumpen elements who are going astray and are going wild without there being any
that's the point. That's the point.
Prime Minister said, and just one line more. Prime Minister and the BJP promised they will turn the economy around. They said UPA failed to deliver. We will turn the economy around. The economy is not turning around. There are no jobs, there are no Make in India happening. It's a lot of talk, no delivery. So message only, no action will no longer do. Arnab, that is what Delhi verdict has really reflected.
Well, that's the principal point also joining the debate.
No, I think it's complete opposite of that. No,
Mr.
people
Narasimha
of the country,
please be realistic.
I think that Mr. Modi continues to enjoy a very high popularity. I disagree.
You're repeating yourself.
All the polls show. No, the Prime Minister enjoys phenomenal popularity. In fact, his popularity is at its peak. I think you can interpret the way you want.
Really?
But the facts
and
of the ground show that the Prime Minister's popularity...
Ashish Khaitan and Pawan Verma. Nalin Kohli, welcome to the debate. Nalin Kohli, welcome to the debate at this stage on a day when the BJP is reduced to 3 out of 70 seats. Can any BJP spokesperson, Nalin Kohli, come and say the Prime Minister's popularity is at its peak? How would you compare the Prime Minister's popularity today, Nalin Kohli, for example, with his popularity on the 16th of May? Nalin Kohli, give us a frank estimate. We'll take the debate forward. Yes, Mr. Kohli.
If it was a referendum, then that question may have arisen. But there is no referendum on Mr. Modi, so therefore we are not here to assess that. As far as the party is there, yes, we've lost.
Why are you running away?
The Aam Aadmi Party has done.
Why are you running away from the? Why are you underplaying this election? Why are you underplaying the election, Mr. Kohli?
Mr. Nalin Kohli,
I'm not underplaying this election.
from virtually wishing for a Congress
the Aam Aadmi
Mukt
Party
Bharat.
has got 100% marks for coming up in a historic way. 67 out of 70 is it's a comprehensive victory. Only one example I can recall is Sikkim, 32 out of 32 in 1989. There
Mr.
hasn't
Nalin
been an
Kohli,
election of this scale, and as far as we are concerned, it's a big loss for us.
Mr. Nalin Kohli, from actually wishing for a Congress Mukt Bharat, today Delhi virtually became BJP Mukt Delhi. Now, will you also go in different states and ask for a JDU Mukt Bihar, Trinamool Mukt West Bengal, because that is the only scenario now left, because in the other states the Congress is nowhere. Now, will you start demanding a TMC Mukt West Bengal, JDU Mukt Bihar?
Well, that could be a suggestion. I don't think the party has taken a view on it yet.
I mean, what will he say?
No, but that is, this is, Ashish Khaitan, I want to get you in on this. You know, a lesson for regional satraps is this, that the Aam Aadmi Party, and Ashish, maybe you can respond to Nalin Kohli on this one.